What's up, puzzle pieces? Back at again for part 3 of the 5-part series of trying to wrap up Voltron before Friday. I just recorded season 2, so you can go watch that if you go look on my channel. And I'm going to breeze because this season was a breeze because there was literally only like 7 episodes. So, off the bat, I felt like, oh no. I felt like we were in trouble because, like, the seasons were getting shorter. I was like, we're not gonna... I felt so disappointed. But, like, they didn't disappoint. They didn't. And, this is where connect the dots from season 1 happens. Because, surprise, 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 this season, Allura becomes the Blue Paladin. And I got my spirit animal. Because I called it from season 1 that Allura would end up. I wanted Allura to be a paladin so bad. And she finally is a paladin. And I'm so happy about it. So I'm going to have a sip of water to that. So, season 3. We're all doomed. That's so trash. Basically, Shiro is missing in action. With no Shiro, no Black Lion, no Voltron. And Zircon is dead. Zircon is dead, okay? He's dead to the bed, and his son Lotor, he, by birthright, is stepping up to the mantle and saying, I'm in charge now. And I don't know what to think of Lotor. I don't. Yeah, if you look at, Coley Does Things video, half the fandom believes that Lotor is good. Other half thinks, like, yeah, he's gonna screw over the team. I'm in the middle. Because, like, let's be realistic about it. And I think this is touched on in season 5. Is it? I feel like it is. I don't know why, but I feel like we get more in touch with this in season 4. I think I might just combine 4 and 3, because, like, 4 has, like, 6 episodes, and I want 5 to have, and I want 5 and 6 to have their own episodes, so that's what we're doing. Basically, and this is me combining season 4 and season 3. Basically... And can I even do that? Can I do? Okay, yeah, that's what we're going to do, guys. Okay, basically what we're going to do, we're basically going to combine 3, 4, and 5. And I'm going to put that in the title of the video. 3, 4, and 5. Because they all connect. I can't explain 3 without explaining 5. Because in 5... we deal with what Lotor believes the Zircons want. And this kind of relates to my theory that, like, yeah, Zircon, he's not going to do anything. Lotor, he's not going to do anything stupid. Because, think about it. Lotor said himself, what the Galra want is power. We want a power source. We invade these planets to get the quintessence. Okay, so let me try this again. Basically, Hagar is his mom, okay? The old witch lady, she's Altan, which means Lotor is half Altan, aka basically Allura and Lotor, they can kind of be like God, I don't know. So basically, he's sort of like the first interspecial kid. And people question Lotor's authority because he's half Altan. Moving on. Lotor ain't dead. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Keith permanently joins the Blade of Malmora because Keith is a bad leader. And I'm going to get to that now. Keith being leader was the worst thing that could have happened for this man. It was sort of the best thing that happened for his character development. That was the worst development for the team. And I kind of explained this in one of my earlier takes, of of season 2, because Keith expects and kind of knows what Shiro is going to do. Shiro knows and kind of suspects what Keith is going to do. That's just how their relationship works. This is just like with Aqualad and Robin from Young Justice. Robin tried to be leader. It failed miserably. Okay, it didn't work. Because Robin, like Keith, has no communication skills. He does not have the best communication skills in the galaxy. Okay, he doesn't have any. Okay, he knows how to take orders. He doesn't know how to give orders that make sense to everyone. What his objective is not the same as the team's objective, and it gets the team in a lot of trouble. And him going to the Blade of Malmora probably was like the best thing that could have happened. Sort of like the best thing that could have happened, because like he gets to do what he wants and what he feels like what he should be doing, and the team gets Shiro back as a leader. So with the whole Shiro is a clone thing, this video might be an hour long, I'm not gonna lie, so find some popcorn. I agree that yeah, Shiro's a clone. Let's admit it. Let's be real. He is a clone. He's a clone. And I say that he's a clone because this. Number one. The Black Line was like, look, sis, I'm not here for this. Automatically tells me that he's not Shiro. He's not. 2, the dream, sort of like the vision thing that Lance had. What episode was it? Can I find it? Can I find it? Because we have this whole Keith is a Shiro's a clone thing in like season 3. So let me try. Okay, that's not Keith. Hold on. Give me a minute. I'm trying to figure out when Lance was going through the oxygen deprived thing because the ship had basically no oxygen. Because I don't know what happened, but they basically had no oxygen for like a couple minutes, for like a couple hours. And the series as a whole was so good, I forgot to take notes. Because I was so indulged into the story. Okay, no, this is not the episode. This is not the episode. Because the series was so good that I just didn't take notes. Because I wanted to understand the story more. Hold on. This is Lance. Keith is still on the ship. This was like this is like when Keith was not on the team. They were struggling for oxygen. They were trying to find some oxygen. Hold on. Can I find it? Okay, the White Line episode from this episode. This is in season 5, okay? We're jumping around everywhere, guys, okay? Basically, something happened to the ship. They're oxygen deprived. They have no oxygen. They're running low on oxygen. And Allura went off to go do something, I think. Oh, yes, Allura is with Lotor. Lance is not here for it. Because, Lotor, he's evil. Most likely he is. I'm betting like 90% he is. Lotor is so fine. Like, Lotor is so attractive. Lotor is so attractive. I'm sorry. Like, I would date Lotor. I really would. I would date Lotor in a second. I'm okay. Moving Moving on. Moving on. So basically, while they're oxygen deprived and like, there's an episode before when they basically had no oxygen. But like, Lance is worried about Allura, and like, Pidge kicks him out saying like, Shiro, can you get Lance out of here, please? He's irritating my spirit animal. So they go off. So Lance and Shiro have this moment outside. They have this moment outside in the hallway, and Shiro doesn't. Lance has this vision thing. In this vision thing, he sees Shiro. He asks Shiro about this vision. Shiro doesn't know what the vision is. He has no clue what the vision is. He has no idea. So, I love this scene with Pidge. I love this scene with Pidge. Because they're trying to get oxygen in the ship because like the explosion happened. Can you take Lance, please? I need to have this volume up for just a minute. I'm sorry. I need to have it. Chargers. These Pidge, and I love Pidge and her like one-liners, her like little things. I love it. Shiro, can you take Lance, please? She sounds like a little sister saying like, bro, take him outside before. I freaking love that. I love that scene. I'm sorry. I love it. They don't. Okay, so I had this backwards. Yeah, okay, I lied again. Lance asked her, last Shiro, we talked while we were in the Voltron mind space thing. Shiro doesn't remember. He doesn't know anything. So this is what makes me believe that, like, I feel like this is even more proof that he is. Because, like, if you think about it, the Black Line, I feel like this is what happened. The Black Line saying, like, look, you're not my paladin. But, like, the team's in danger. So for the sake of the rest of the team, we're going to get our crap together. You're going to be paladin for now. But I'm not letting you in. I can let you inside my house, but I ain't got to give you shit. Because I picture all of these lines to be like, for me, and this is me being an African-American woman that's a fiction writer, I picture all of these black lines as badass black women. And she's like, okay, fine, I have to let you stay in my house. But, like, I have to let you stay in my house. But that don't mean I have to let you in my bedroom, sis. That ain't happening. So I feel like this is the Black Lion's way of telling us, like, sis, something's wrong here. Like, this isn't normal, sis. Like, come on, people. I can't tell you everything. I'm not letting him inside my mind space for a reason. Hello? Like, is anyone home? Can y'all pay attention to me? Like, can y'all not put two and two together? Like, I need y'all to figure it out. So I feel this is even more evidence that he doesn't remember this. Because you think he would remember being in a, quoting Lance, a mystic Voltron mind space. And this was giving me Black Panther vibes with the ancestral planes. I got my life. Whenever we go into, like, this Voltron mind space with the lions, I get oxygen. I get oxygen, I get life, because I get all types of Black Panther vibes. And that's the best movie Marvel's ever done, and I'm being real. And, like, people are saying that, like, it could be brainwashing. It could be brainwashing. I don't feel like it is. Well, okay. I'm like on the border because I can see where people think, oh my gosh, he's brainwashed, but like, oh my gosh, he's brainwashed and he has all of Shiro's memories. But like, what would be the point? You know what I mean? Like, okay, I get it, to get to the lions, okay, and it would make sense if Hagar really wanted to get up with the lions. Let's keep it gangster. She could have just, and Lotor's her freaking son. So like, if she wanted to, she can just like snap her fingers and be inside his brain and see everything. And we haven't had a scene where Hagar is looking through Shiro's eyes. So I don't think that like he's under some kind of mystic Hagar spell. I don't think that. I do, however, think that it is a clone. I do. I do believe that like it kind of remember. Okay, I hate to bring this up. I do. I really do. Like I. This is what made me stop loving Bakugan, but whatever. In Bakugan, Mechagon Surge Part 2. The fact I have to say that, whatever. Anyway, Gunts, not Gus, Gunts, okay? He was stored away in like a mountain volcano. He was tied up with like some vines, and like he had like vines in his face. So all of his memories, they were transferred to Wise Man, aka what's his name? Cortagon. What's his name? What's his name? I don't even know. It's not relevant. I need to look it up though. Watch me look it up. Watch me look it up. I know. I'm not gonna remember what I was thinking. I promise. I promise it's not. I'm not gonna remember. I can make you a vow and a promise that like I'm not gonna remember what I was originally thinking, but that's fine. Sorry. Hold on. Let me find this dude's name. Let me find it. Oh my god, I can't read. Oh. Mectavius. Is it Mectavius Destroyer? Is it Mectavius Destroyer? I feel like it is. They're sent to the Doom Dimension. Blah, blah, blah. I feel... Okay, we're gonna go with Mectavius Destroyer, but that's what we're going with. Well, Wise Man, aka Fake Gunts, was basically the main OG villain, the main villain all along. That's what I feel like is happening. Okay, this is my conspiracy theory. Okay, I genuinely believe that like the real Shiro is out there somewhere in space, with like his memories being transferred over to the clone Shiro that's walking around. That's what I feel. Like, I know that's not going to happen. Was one of my fan theories ever correct? Well, the Allura fan theory was correct. And, like, Keith being Glora was correct. So, like, I got a 2 out of 3. So, like, I'm gonna take a bet and say, like, this one's right, too. I would like for this to happen because, like, it would make sense for Lance to say, hey, look, everyone, Keith's back. And, like, when he asked the question, how do we know you're the real Keith? So, I know Season 5, we're going to address this. We're going to talk about this whole fake Shiro thing. We're going to talk about it. And I feel like it would make sense for the whole Shiro being locked away somewhere with, like, memories being transferred. It'd make the most amount of sense. And I hope for, like, to make me as a Kiro fan feel better, like, Keith finds out and, like, saves the day. But, like, we know it's not going to happen. We know. I know it's not going to happen, but, like, I want it to happen. I do. Let's be real. Okay, moving on from that fan theory, from my personal fan theory, conspiracy theory, we find out we have the second debate that I wanted to talk about with all of the last 3 seasons, 3, 4, and 5. Whose fault is it that all of this is happening? Now, we know, like, oh my gosh, Sheila, like, why are you being ridiculous? Like, we all know it's Zircon's fault. But, like, is it? Let's be real, okay? Part of me going along, if we go with Koran's story and how Koran explained this story, I have no problem believing that it's Hagar's fault. Because she was exposed to quintessence. The quintessence corrupted her. Because of that corruption, she became corrupt. And because she became corrupted, she wanted the quintessence even more. And she became very hungry. It's like quintessence. And we see this sort of like her withdrawing after she gives birth. She gives birth to Lotor. Then we move to her in this bed, looking like she's dying. She is dying, okay? And Zircon being like, oh my gosh, my wife. I need to help my wife. My wife needs quintessence. I'm going to do whatever she wants. I'm trying to save my wife, the mother of my son. So in a sense, you can honestly blame Hagar for this because she was the one who became greedy. Her scientific interest became corrupted. And because of that corruption, her mind just became altered. And it altered her logical way of thinking until the point where she was addicted. Like basically addicted to quintessence. And because of that corruption, Zircon lied to the original Voltron team, sent them out to the hole where a whole bunch of quintessence was, and they almost died because of Hagar's greediness, because of her greed and her addiction, almost to call it that, to the quintessence. She's kind of the reason for all of this. That's my theory, conspiracy. I blame Hagar for this. And I know that, like, yes, it's Zircon's fault too. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't have to do it. But, like, when your loved one is dying, begging you, saying, I need this, I need this, I need this, and you see them in such a vulnerable position, and they're the mother or the father of your kid, or, like, your mother or your brother, wouldn't you want to make that pain stop? So, him loving his wife, he did what she wanted to do. And this is not me saying that Zircon's a buddy good guy and Zircon's a misunderstood person, but like, yeah, he's still evil, sis. Like, he murdered and killed a whole bunch of people, sis. I'm not saying that by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, Zircon, he's responsible for this too, but like, I feel like the majority of the blame needs to go to Hagar. It should go to Hagar. But it doesn't. So that's part 2 of my theory, conspiracy, whose fault I think this is. It's like 80-20. And like the sad thing is, like, Hagar toward the end, when she makes her rebellious team of women, she's remembering who she was before the corruption of quintessence. And to me, I think that's the most painful part of all this. Like, she's remembering. So, that's my 2 main theories that I got from this. And even Lotor said, like, Hagar is not my mother. And I feel like he was exposed to a different type of woman. And since we're on the topic of moms, we're gonna get to Keith in a minute. I feel like Lotor, he never experienced that type of mom that was present, that was loving, that made sure he was taken care of. He didn't get that. So, like, of course he's gonna say, like, yeah, I don't claim her. I don't claim this woman. I don't claim Hagar as my mother. No, Alora, no, the answer is no. And since we're talking about mothers, Keith's mom. Keith's mom? The day the fandom passed away. Let's be frank. Keith's mom. I hope we do not get this very stereotypical angsty relationship. I hope that, like, Keith said, look, you did what you had to do. You didn't want a kid in the middle of a war zone. You left me with Dad. Dad disappeared or Dad died. I forgive you. Let's move on. I hope that conversation happens. I really do. Because Keith is so screwed right now. Because, like, okay, great. He knows who his mom is, but, like, his mother abandoned him with his father, okay? We still don't know how Dad passed away, okay? We just know that Dad's not there in that cabin anymore. Dad's not there. You know what I mean? So we still got to figure that out, and I hope that Keith has this moment. I'm going to leave that for, like, my, what I want for season 6. That'll be the last video I do to make up for the fact I didn't do 2 other videos. And then we have the white line, and so I'm excited that Keith knows who his mom is, thank God. But, like, I'm gonna get to more on what I think about that in my next video today. Later on tonight. So then we have the white lion. Do I believe there is another lion? Yes, I do. I mean, like, we don't technically have a choice. We know there's going to be a 6th lion. Part of me believes that this is how Keith's going to get back in the team. Because Alora's going to end up... Okay, that's going to be another fan theory. So, like, do I believe about the 5th lion? Yes. Absolutely. There is a 5th lion. Yes, absolutely. I believe that. Moving on from the white lion theory, that's going to be in my other video. With this whole Prince Lotor thing, I already explained my opinion about that. We kind of have a second where okay, yep, this is even more proof that, like, this is more proof. I'm watching the end of season 6 right now. More proof that, like, Shiro is under my theories correct. Because Hagar is looking through Shiro's eyes. We see this. We finally see this. Okay, it's coming back to me now as I watch the episode. So I feel like I'll explain. I don't know how to do this, guys. I don't. But basically, what I believe is this. Shiro is tied up somewhere. His memories transferred over to fake Shiro's memories. Fake Shiro is a clone. Fake Shiro under Hagar's watchful, all-seeing third eye. That's where I'm going with this, and I'm going to leave it at that. More development with Keith's mom. That's what I hope we're going to get on the 15th. This is what I'm going to try to do. And I'm going to do one more video tonight. And then I'm going to upload them all tomorrow. Okay? I'm going to try and do the first one tonight. That depends if, YouTube wants to work. So, this is what I want to happen. All the videos get posted by tomorrow. When the show comes back, on Saturday and Sunday and Monday, it's going to be a binge. Okay? I am going to watch each episode like I did with Shadowhunters, like I did with Yuri on Ice. I'm just gonna binge watch the whole thing, and after each episode I'm gonna do a reaction. Just like with Shadowhunters, okay? And by the time I finish watching one episode, reviewing, okay, so I do the first episode of season 6. Season 6, episode 1's watched, do the review. By the time I finish the review, the first one should be done uploading. Do the second one. Record the second one. While that's uploading, do the third one. So I hope there are more episodes in the 6th one as well. That would be nice. Because, like, we've, like, for the past, like, 3 seasons, we have, like, 6 episodes. Oh my gosh, Pidge! Okay, with season 3, favorite episode from season 3. Let me do this real quick. Let me find it. Favorite episode from season 3. I want to say... Which one's my favorite episode? I don't know. I guess Hole in the Sky, because we see Shiro, how he looked before the white thing in his head, with his hair. Because that was just like an interesting alternate universe kind of episode with Slav. So I guess that's why I like it. I like alternate universe episodes. Like, one of my favorite episodes with season 2 of Shadowhunters was the AU episode, was the alternate universe episode. So I like that kind of episodes where it's like an alternate reality, alternate universe. I like those. So for season 3, that's my favorite episode. Yeah? I'm good. Okay. 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 Love you too. Good night. Yay, living at home. Thanks. Thanks, Mom. This is I'm not gonna edit this out. Love you. I'll give you a boost. Look, I need some corn before I give you a boost, okay? No, she's not. Okay. I'm not editing that out, by the way. This is the struggle of living at home. I'm not editing that out by any stretch of the imagination. Anyway, back on point. Favorite episode of season 4. Obviously, reunion, because we see Matt, and we get Pidge development, and we get Pidge character. Favorite episode of season 4. Reunion was so beautiful. I was crying. Oh my god. When she finds his headstone. In season 4, Pidge finds her brother's headstone because he was packed up from the rebellion. He was found, okay? According to Shiro, he was sent away. She's doing all this investigative work, and she finds out that her brother was sent somewhere else. Her brother was sent away. Yeah? This is what happens when I try to film. Give me a minute. Yeah? again, this is what happens when I try to film in my house. I have no idea how to edit that. So we're just gonna leave it alone. I live at home. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, 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 I live at home. I'm only in, like, college. Second year of college, so, like, I have an excuse to live at home. Trying to avoid this debt. Betsy Devos is not coming for my coin. So, basically, with, season 4, I'm gonna try and wrap this up. Basically, with, Reunion, I love this episode because we see more of Pidge interacting with her brother, and I just love their relationship. It's so cute. It reminds me of me and my brother a little bit. I was crying when she arrived at the memorial of the fallen. I heard the rumble and I knew I was a goner. I was crying. My heart broke for her. My heart was destroyed. And she's following the tracker that the other woman, that the one space lady who sacrificed, who died, she's following the instructions. She's following her instructions and, like, her GPS to find Matt. And, like, oh my gosh, I'm watching it again, and, like, it's so heartbreaking. I kind of wonder what the Green Line was thinking, like, part of me, like, wishes we were able to, like, hear what the Lions were thinking. Because I feel like the Lions have a communication with the Paladins. I just wish that, like, we are able to get more of that, sort of that relationship. And sort of that, like, I wish that we were able to hear what they were thinking. So I'm going to have the volume on for, like, a couple notches just to hear the scene. Because, like, I hate seeing her like this. Oh my god. And it's even worse that she's, like, following, like, row after row after row. 112,000 people died because of Zircon's reign. So this is not me saying that just because I blame Hagar for the majority of the BS that's happening, that does not mean Zircon's hands are clean. And then we see the flashbacks. Oh my god. Would I date Matt? I would date Matt for a minute. Let's be real, I'd date him. And then she finds his tomb. And she kept his glasses. I love how we realize that they're his glasses. And then she finds his tomb, his sort of like his head place, where his headstone was, and it says Matthew Holt, and he's a Libra apparently, 10/5 apparently, but, like, apparently his birthday's wrong. Oh, my baby girl, best girl. Every time I see it, I cringe because, like, I hate hearing her scream. Like when she screams no while she's on the floor crying, I shrink. I shrink into myself because it hurts me to see her like that. And I have a brother. And I think the thing that makes it worse, I have an older brother who I love to death. I can't imagine losing him and not saying goodbye. Like, frick. I can't imagine not saying goodbye to him. So the fact that, like, she came to space to find him, knowing that, like, it was in vain. Oh my god. Why do I cry? I can't. I cried. I can't. And then she figures out that, like, the birthday thing was just coding. He's fine and alive. She just, like, tugged at my heartstrings for nothing. And then we got this bounty hunter person. That's not, no one cares. No one cares about the bounty hunter. No one cares, no one cares, no one cares. And then we get this fight scene. This badass fight scene between Paige and her brother. And I got my life. I got my life. They both can square up. Like, don't mess with these hoes. They'll fight your ass. I love this scene. I love it so much. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. And then we got mad with the scar on his cheek. I'm weak. I like him more with the glasses if I'm gonna... Well, I feel like I would date this Matt compared to, like, before Carbro's mission Matt. Let's be real. But, like, I think I love his eye color. I date Matt. I would date everyone. Let's be real. Except for Koran. I wouldn't date Koran. Or Slav. Or Hagar. Or Zircon. Yeah, I wouldn't date them. Uzla, I think I'd like... I feel like with Uzla... I'm not doing this game. We're not playing that game. But, yeah. I'd date Matt. I would date Matt. Like, the way she just falls. Can we talk about this, please? She just falls. It makes me so freaking happy. I love this fucking scene. This is one of my favorite episodes in the... This is my first favorite episode in the entire series. Keith is obviously second. The Blade of Amora is obviously second. Obviously second. And I love how, like, in literally the next couple episodes, she just, like, boasts about her brother. She just, like... She, like, brags about her brother, and they just, like, brag on each other, and it's, like, so adorable, and I get oxygen. I get oxygen. And in season 5, obviously, Bloodlines, because we meet Keith's mom. So, that's it for this video, guys. My last video of tonight is going to be a what I want to see in season 6 video. I'm sorry for the weird moment of silence. You can hear my mom and me talking. I'm not going to edit that out because I have no clue how to do that. I have no clue how to do that. And if I figure out how to do it, I'll do it. But if I don't know how to do it, I won't do it. So, yeah, basically, that's it for this video, guys. I'm sorry this one was hella long, and I'm sorry that, like, my mom and I were being loud as hell. And I'm sorry I didn't do, like, 3 separate episodes, but, like, too many things were, like, bouncing left and right. It just made sense to do it all in one video. So to make up for it, I'll do a season 6, theories and what I want to happen. So, yeah. Let's see. Did I talk about how it's Hagar's fault? Yeah. Talked about Lady Momora. Talked about Lotor being evil. I was doing a mental checklist. Yeah, okay, that's everything. And if I think of anything else, it'll be in the next video. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Give a thumbs up if you love your parents. Or, like, if you have a mom figure in your life for my mom. So, give a big thumbs up to, like, moms and parental figures everywhere that do a good-ass job. Especially grandmothers, like, some of y'all, like, bless. And if you have a brother in your life that you love and, like, is really supportive of you, just send him a text saying, bro, I appreciate you and I love you. I'm about to do that with my brother right now because I literally started, like, getting emotional thinking about him. So, I'm recording on my phone. Oh, my God. I did not just hold up my phone case thinking my phone was in here when I'm recording. I'm an idiot. Whatever. It's like 11 o'clock. I had work today. Leave me alone. Let me struggle in peace. I don't tell y'all how to struggle. So... that's the end of this video, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Hashtag save Shadowhunters for life. Bye. See you next episode. Bye.